Hello, you be beautiful people. I'm Michael Botts, and you show up here every morning at 9 a.m. The same reason I show up here every morning at 9 a.m. because you know there's more. You know that you have more to give the world. It seems like Facebook is not cooperating this morning. I'm going to see if I can do that. It's ending. And let's go. Just be patient. Delete. And go live. And go there. And hello, you be beautiful people. I'm Michael Botts, and you show up here every morning at 9 a.m. The same reason I show up here every morning at 9 a.m. because you know there's more. You know there's something else you're supposed to give the world, and you want to get it out of you and into the world. Look, you were born genius. You were born epic. You were born to change the world. And what happens is you get caught in the riptide of life and you get sucked under into the ocean of am I enough. And in the ocean of am I enough, you start to drown. And you start to get slammed up against the rocks. And life starts to beat you up. And then you start making decisions out of doubt, fear, and limiting beliefs. And the whole purpose of this show is to get you out of doubt, fear, and limiting beliefs. Drag you out of the ocean of am I enough. Bring you up onto the beach of I am enough and start to resuscitate you. And you spew out doubt, you spew out fear, you spew out limiting beliefs, and you start to walk down the path of life in a way that you have not walked down the path of life. In a way that you feel bold and confidence and certainty on your next step. In a way that you're not afraid to fail because you're moving so fast towards your goal that a fail is just a step in the ground. It's just a step in the right direction. I've owned a business for over 20 years, and this whole show is to help you succeed, and I can teach it, I can host the show, I don't know everything, because of those 20 years of business, because I've been raising teenagers, because I served in the Marine Corps, and I've taken all that and I've compounded into a 15-minute show for you, to serve you. Now, all success starts with gratitude. Anyone that's successful, anyone that's totally dominating in their lives, or dominated in certain areas, maybe they're not dominating their whole lives, is gratitude. Gratitude is the foundation of all success. So we're going to start with gratitude. We start this show every morning with gratitude. So right now, I just want you to relax. I want you to start typing in your gratitude, and this is how it sounds. I am grateful for, and then you say a gratitude, and then you say I am enough. I'll do one. I am grateful for the sewage system that takes all the yuck away from my house. And I am enough. That's how you do it. So you start to write in your gratitudes now. Good morning, Jerry Botts. Good morning, Amos. Good to see you, Amos. Haven't seen you in a while. Good morning, Michelle. Glad to see you guys here. Now, while we're doing the gratitudes, let's take some breaths. All right? We're going to take this first breath. I just want you to really take a breath. I want you to take the time and do this because it's going to create space, and then you're going to get what the show has for you today. All right? Ready? Breathe in. Exhale. Now, wherever you're hurting, whether you're hurting financially or emotionally or relationship-wise or physically, Mindy says, I am thankful that I woke up this morning and I am enough. I've got the video camera perfectly where I can barely see those. It's a little frustrating this morning. I'm going to have to fix that tomorrow morning. All right, so I want you to breathe in the solution to whatever you're hurting with, and I want you to exhale the pain. Michelle says, I'm grateful for coffee and a brand new week to knock my goals out of the park, and I am determined. Woo! Love you, Michelle. All right, let's breathe in. Ready? Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale. I don't know if you can see it. I have a candle up there, and the candle's like a coconut pineapple thing, and oh, is it good today? Man, it smells good in here this morning. Good morning, Billy. That's my mom showing up. All right, here's the question today. Who are you? How are you? And why are you? You know, you get to define yourself. And you get to allow other things to define you. Are you letting others define you? Are you letting the world around you, the people that are around you, are you letting them define you? Are they saying, well, you're lazy, Michael, you're lazy. You're always lazy, you don't do anything. Are you allowing that to come inside of you? Are you allowing others to define you? They're like, man, you work so hard. It's amazing how much you work. You are ridiculous. Your work ethic is ridiculous. Are you letting them define you by, you always pay the ticket. You always have money. We can always come to you and borrow money. Are you letting them define you? Are you letting the others around you define you of who you are, how you are, and why you are? Or your circumstances. Are you letting your circumstances define you? Because circumstances change all the time. You know, if you have a lot of bills right now and you've created a whole bunch of student loans or credit cards or house payment and car payment, whatever it is, are you letting that define you? Are you letting the debt keep you down, define who you are? Like maybe you did something wrong, or you're the victim of it, or you've made all these mistakes and there's no way to get out of it. Are you allowing that to happen? Are you allowing your circumstances to define you? Are you allowing your past to define you? Have you been a really poor parent or a terrible business owner that that just really sucked at business? Did you break someone's heart? Did you let someone down? Are you letting the past define who you are now? Are you letting the past define who you are, how you are, and why you are? See, we get to decide. We get to decide who we're going to be, how we're going to be, and why we're going to be. But what we do is we forget that. We forget that we get to decide that. We forget that our past doesn't define us. We forget that our current circumstances do not define us. We forget that others depositing in us does not define us. We get to decide who we're going to be, how we're going to be, and why we're going to be. Every moment we get to decide that. Right now, on this show, as you're watching this, you get to decide, am I someone that watches for 5 seconds and I get off? Am I someone that watches till the very end and gets the most out of it? Am I someone that just scrolls past this? Am I someone that just likes it and keeps moving? Right this moment, and every moment, the rest of the day, you get to define who you are, how you are, and why you are. Who are you? Are you kind? If you had to take, I'd like you to start to type in, if you got to define yourself not because of your past, look, you got a brand new clean slate, not because of your past, not because of your current circumstances, not because of the unforgiveness, not because of what other people say, but if you got to define who you are, and you got to use like a paragraph, what would that be? I want you to write it down today. I would be kind. I would be loving. I would be wealthy. No, don't do I would be. I am. Let's write it like that. I am kind. I am patient. I am a financial genius. I am focused. I am serving others. Whoop. We get to decide, I am compassionate, Mindy says. I just dropped that phone. It's not hooked or anything. I was going to get rid of that. Compassionate, yes. Yes. Now, see, when I decide who I'm going to be, how I'm going to be, and why I'm going to be, I get to resist the temptation to be something else because of circumstances. This is just a technology mess this morning. Michelle says, I am patient. I am super great friend. I am successful. I am content. I love that. I love that. Now see, here's the rest of the story. We get to decide who we're going to be, how we're going to be, and why we're going to be. And we can let all these the past, the others, the unforgiveness, the current circumstances, we can let all that define us, or we can decide, you know what? No. I'm not letting my current circumstances define. I'm not going to be mean and nasty because something sucks in my life. I'm not going to be foolish with my money because I got a windfall of money. I am going to use my finances to serve, solve, and save. I am going to use my gifts. I am using my gifts. Current tense, I am using my gifts to serve the world. See, we need to realize, I want it to dawn on you. I want to give you the gift that you have permission today, right now, to define who you're going to be, how you're going to be, and why you're going to be. Who are you going to be? I've heard compassionate. I've heard great fan. I've heard successful. Laura Krill says, I'm loving and supportive. Yes, those are who I am going to be. Now, how are you going to be? Oh, I'm going to be patient. And I'm going to be loving. And I am forgiving. Not going to be. I'm going to keep going back to that. Let's say it in I am present tense. I am patient. I am kind. I am loving. And then why are you going to be? Why are you going to be this way? I'm going to be this way because it makes me feel good. Because it makes me a better person. Because that's who I truly am. I was born this way, and I get to choose who I am right now under all circumstances. So I just want to give you guys permission today to be who you are, how you are, and why you are. Every moment you get to decide that. Not because of a flat tire, not because you ran out of gas, not because of how much money is in your life, not because of how much love is in your life, not because of how much stuff or success or failure is in your life. You just get to be that because that's who you are, how you are, and why you are. And when you be that in spite of the circumstances, when you be that in spite of what other people are calling you, when you be that, no matter what your past, you have some freedom now. You're not bound by the negative. Laura Carroll says, because there are not enough people in the world who love and support. Yes, that's why she's that way. I love that. I love that. And I would almost switch that. I would say, I'm being loving and supporting to build more people, to give other people permission. That would be another way to spin that where it's positive. I am loving and I am supportive. And one of the reasons I'm loving and supportive is to give other people permission to be loving and supportive. And I feel your love and support, absolutely. And it encourages me to be loving and supportive. So I just want to wrap this up by really, I just want you to get down to it. And I want you to understand that you are in charge. You are in charge. Michelle says, because more people deserve to be happy and successful. Yes. Yes. You guys are getting it. Thank you. It's beautiful to see it. And just being aware of it. Be aware of who you are. Be aware of how you are. And be aware of why you are. This morning, I got coffee, and I thought I'd give the lady a 20. I thought I only had 20s, and I thought I'd give the lady 20. She gave me change back for a 10. And I was like, I thought I gave you a 20. And she says, no, I gave you, and she was kind of offended. She's like, no, I gave you you gave me a 10. And I was like, okay, can we look in the kitty, or can we look at the video or something? I just want to make sure. And how was I going to be? Was I going to be an asshole? Was I going to be kind? Was I going to be patient? Was I just going to let it go? And I didn't want to let it go because I wanted to feel good about it inside, but I didn't have to be an asshole. And I was like, I don't want to, I'm not here to hurt anybody's feelings. I just think I gave you a 20. Can we look at the video? And the guy said, sure, come look at the video. And we looked at the video, and I had given her a 10. So I got to how I was going to be. Didn't embarrass myself because I wasn't an asshole and then wrong. who I was going to be. I was going to be kind and generous. I see those people a lot. I go in there often. And why is that? Why am I going to be that way? Because I don't want that to ruin the rest of her day or the rest of my day. And every moment we get to choose that. Hey, I love you. I care about you. Thank you for being here. I feel respected and honored that you've came. Look, show up here every morning at 9 a.m. You regulars, you are making my life. You are making my life. Thank you. Share this. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Share. Michelle's always the one. Michelle's like, boom, she shares right away. Everyone that shares, thank you so much. And lastly, if you need some help, if you want to get past something, if you're not being how you want to be, if you're not being how you want to be, who you want to be, why you want to be, if you're not those things, get to me. I would love to serve you. The first call is free, and then we'll go from there. Mindy says, yes, you choose how you react. Billy says, do anyway could be a one-way street. Yeah, you may not get reciprocated in that moment, but somewhere along the road, you will get reciprocated. And I feel better. I felt better. Even if they were assholes to me, I felt better because I was kind and generous and patient in that moment. I love you. Have a great day. Thank you for being here. Sorry for all the technology stuff. I will work it out so it's better tomorrow. Still great content though, and I'll see you in the morning. If you want to talk about something, if you have an idea for the show, I would love to share, have that idea. Leave it in the comments. Thank you. I will see you tomorrow.